nameless devil, shameless, quick to blame who made this level. Amazed at the way she was raised, she would rage at the vessels in her brain. She would wrestle in a cage, she was special. Yeah, she didn't notice she was served with the notice. She was nervous, her focus wasn't serving her motives. She felt worthless and hopeless. She serviced the blokes with her unearned devotion, so she churn and they'd explode with giddy but self-pity's what led to this notion. She gets emotionless while her body goes through the motions, roller coasting, spiraling down. But I'd admire her frown, cause it inspired my sound, and that was selfish. I could've provided the tools to lend a helping hand, but they'd be like guiding a fool. She's the one to command, always defending her stance, claiming she would be sane if she had the same chance at childhood. Childhood served with smiles and sunshine like every child should. I don't blame her for acting this way. I don't blame her for acting this way. No way, yeah. The way the moonlight sits deep in her eyes, I can tell she wants to cry. She's not hard to decipher, the way her lighter's tightly gripped. The moment her cigarette expires and exits from her lips, I try to teach her meditation, the 7 chakra system, and how the practice could lead to alleviation. If you plant the seed, you could plan to be one less human being falling victim to this bleeding nation, where plan B defeats the purpose of plan A. She turned to me like she was certain of what she planned to say. She kept quiet, I dead in the silence. She didn't raise an eyelid, I remained uninvited. We both stood there until I understood there was nothing I could do but be more aware. It showed I cared. That's when she opened up, scars on her wrists hit fresh slits, tore me to bits and ripped me open. Shit. Growing up, she was raped by a father who would get home late and he would tell her not to say a word. She was only 8, it continued to 12. This was a definition of her own personal hell. Her father, on the other hand, alcoholic, abusive toward her mother, so they'd always live in shock. It's a closeted topic and nothing will ever stop it except the gun that she found loaded. She picked it up and popped it. One demon was dead, the other roaming free. Hopefully closure will make its presence known in her family tree that leads her to me, that leads me to her. This exact moment is blurred in my memory banks. It all happened so fast. She got in the car, she left in a dash. I wondered why. Was a weakness, a gash in her brain, saying if she gets too vulnerable, she has to abandon all things that make her comfortable. I really wish I could make her new, but I know the pain stems from the roots of her father's fruit. I left shortly after, contemplating disaster, and said she was raped, fornicating with evil laughter. I'd kill him if I had the chance, and she didn't. I can't imagine the mental prison that she lives in or lived in. As I was driving down the street, I saw a police siren rendering her soul free. Her car was totaled, she was ejected from her seat. I didn't cry because I knew that she was finally at peace. I didn't even stop, I know that's what she would've wanted for me to move on with my life, but I won't escape the haunted visions of her, perfected in each center. She was the type of fire who burned you till your last ember. You know, the type of love you realize that you felt early on but didn't have the chance to tell cause it felt wrong. That's the love that she needed most. I hope she returns as my guardian angel of hope. I'll hold her close, I'll never let her go. She's my broken soul, but she makes me whole.